What's up, guys? CryptoSavvy here. Welcome to the channel where you subscribe to get daily updates every day on Bitcoin. We do take a look at Litecoin and Ethereum on certain days. I've been running late, so we're just doing Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at the bullish and the bearish case scenario. As you guys know, I am still bearish. I'll show you the targets and the areas I'm looking at. Definitely stick around. Don't forget, we have a free Discord group. Awesome community. There is a link down below in the description. Come check us out and let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. Always do your own due diligence. There is a disclaimer scrolling on the bottom. Make sure you read it. And always remember, this is my opinion. Doesn't have to be yours. And we are doing a Kobo Vault Generation 2 giveaway on Sunday. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, leave your comments down below, and that will get you entered to win. I'll be picking a random comment from a random video throughout the week on Sunday. Please do not forget to smash those likes. Help YouTube get these videos out there. And let's take a look at the news headlines to get a feel for the sentiment. On Cointelegraph here, we had hold more gold than Bitcoin, says BTC bull Mike Novogratz. Sounds kind of bearish there. Jim Jeffries owns 4 times as much as Bitcoin as Elon Musk, which is like 10 grand worth or something. No big deal. Let's all get rich. Teen TikTok traders want to send joke Bitcoin rival Dogecoin to new all-time highs, to crazy highs. If you don't know what's going on there, just Google it, check it out. Pretty crazy, insane. Bitcoin is in, real estate and gold are out, warns Rich Dad Poor Dad author. That sounds kind of bullish. Mike Novogratz says hold more. We read that one. Bitcoin will hit 50,000 by the end of the year. Nexo co-founder says Bitcoin whales are multiplying while also getting poorer. So the whales are multiplying, but they're holding less Bitcoin than previously. So I know a lot of people have been saying there's a lot more wallets holding. There's a, actually, if you look at the big picture, I'm not going to pull it up now, but there is more whales, but they are holding less than normal, quite a bit less. Let's take a look at Fear and Greed Index. We're at 41, dropped 3 points from yesterday, still in the fear zone. Pre-markets, Dow is down 175 points as of making this video. It opens in about 45 minutes. All right, guys, I want to remind you, for those of you that haven't been watching the channel, we've been watching this bearish divergence, higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the RSI. This is the monthly, could take a long time to play out. I do have a target down here at 5,400. Not saying it has to go there, just saying it lines up with the 55 EMA. Also with retesting the top of this falling channel. That is a possibility. Keep in mind, on the monthly, our 8 EMA lies around 8,700. Our 13 EMA lies around 8,360. 21 EMA around 7,880 to 7,900. And then, of course, 55 down here. Let's look at the weekly. Same thing. I'll zoom in real quick. As you can see, we got lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action up here. That is bearish divergence in the weekly also. And again, guys, these take time to play out. Let's take a look at this falling broadening wedge here. Looking at it in the bullish case scenario, we have popped above it. If this could hold as support, we could drop all the way back down to test it around 8,400. And if we get a bounce, we could still be looking at this $16,000 Bitcoin. That is the bullish case. Like I said, guys, I am bearish. My bias is definitely bearish here. Let's look at the EMAs on the weekly. Let's see where they're lying. Right now, we're getting support on the 8 EMA, which is around 90.50. And the 13 EMA lies around 8,900. Then we have the 21 EMA, which right now is around 86.80. 55 EMA on the weekly is around 82.70, and the 200 is way down here at 58.59. As you can see, Let's take a look at the volume here. Volume is still declining rapidly. I do believe there is a huge move coming, and in my opinion, it's going to be down. I could be wrong. Do your own due diligence. And let's take a look at the daily here. Again, refresh this rising channel here. The breakdown, the measured move of that is around 6,900. We have an orange trend line here off of all of these wicks. The measured move off of that is 5,600. We have a pink line here off of these wicks. And a measured move of that is 43.78. Let's take a look. Well, you can see in the daily, same thing. Volume is declining to nothing. Let's look at the RSI. So in this RSI, we were watching this for quite some time as a head and shoulders. We did break the neckline, broke back above, and currently we are back below it. A close below this trend line again is going to be extremely bearish. So watch that daily close. I want to point this out. Yesterday we were watching, we broke back through the pink line up here. I drew this trend line in here. Off of that, we did come back up, retest it, and got rejected. As of right now in the daily, we are getting support on the 55 EMA around 91.77. A break of that and a close below that is going to get ugly, guys. We do have our 200 EMA down here around 86 to 8,700, depending on how long it would take to get there if we do go down. Another different look at the same daily chart. I took the EMAs off of here. There's that measured move to 69. This is basically to look at our support. And what I have here is the Fibonacci retracement from swing low to swing high. And we talked about this yesterday, guys. There is a possibility what we could be seeing here is a inverse head and shoulder, that being the left shoulder, this being the head, and we are forming the right shoulder. Will it stop around here, which is the 0.618 fib golden pocket zone? Will we drop to a 54 target? Could we drop all the way down to 35? There is a CME gap there that you can see in the 8 hour. But then coming back up in a break of this would be a pretty good bullish sign. All right, let me get some of this stuff off here. I don't know where. I use this on my phone also, so sometimes I get crazy stuff. Oh, if you guys are interested in trading so you can make money going up or down, definitely check out my Prime XBT tutorial. I will leave that up top for you guys to check it out. If you use my promo code SAVVY50, you get 50% on top of whatever you deposit up to 1 Bitcoin. SAVVY25 gets you 25% off of your fees. You can trade Forex, commodities, all kinds of different stuff with your Bitcoin on there. Definitely check it out. By far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you like most, like 90% of all the other Bitcoin exchanges. So anyways, looking at the daily, those, like I said, the Fibonacci retracement, 8890 is a big support, which is our 0.236. A break of that, the next support would be around the 8500. A break of that, 7940 would be the 0.382 fib. 7700 has been long-term support and resistance. 7140 is our 0.5 fib, then our 69 target. That doesn't hold. Next point of support will be between 6150 and 6360, which is the golden pocket zone. That cannot hold. 5400 becomes the next target, and then 5251, which is the 0.786. And then, of course, we could go down all the way to around the 3500 to fill this gap in the CME. All right, let's take a look at the 4 hour, then we'll go into the daily and look at the more immediate price action. I'm sorry, we'll go into the hourly. So I know a lot of people have this drawn as a triangle here. I do not. I have these drawn off of the wicks. I've cloned this top line, put it down here. This looks like a rising channel to me. Then we have a falling channel within it. Let's take a look at the EMAs real quick, and then we'll take a look at some targets. So as of right now, on the hourly, the EMAs are looking pretty bearish unless we can pop back above them. As of right now on the hourly, 92.21 is the 55 EMA. Next stop after that would be around a 13 EMA at 92.50. The 200 EMA lies around 92.60. A break and a close of a 4 hour above that could get a little bullish, maybe get another run up to this 9400 area. I would expect rejection there. If we don't get rejection at the 94 and that is able to break, let's do a measured move of where that could be headed. Yeah, could be all the way up to the 9650 range. But remember, we do have what we were looking at as this as a bull trap where we're at now. We'll take a look at that in the 1 hour. But let's see if we were to break down here and come retest this trend line, would be around, depending on where it hit, around the 9,010 to 9,050 range. If we do break this, let's take a measured move of that rising channel, and that gets us down to right around the $7,000 range, close to our 69 target, depending on where it would break here. But yeah, that would be the measured move down there. But of course, on the way down, like I said, we would have support around that 8870 area, which is the 0.236 fib. And the bottom of this falling channel would be around the $8,200 to $8,100 range. If we do get a bounce back up, come back up and break this channel, that could be the bottom. I don't think it will be, but there is a possibility, so make sure you keep your eye on that. Take a look at the RSI on the 1 hour. All right, looking at the 1 hour RSI, we have this falling channel here. We also have this rising channel, which we've tested plenty of times. Looks like we could be coming back down to test this again. Another thing I want to talk about real quick is the overbought and oversold that people are always talking about. We'll look at that in the, we could look at it right here, I suppose. So let's take this for example. We'll come over here. You know, people are saying the RSI is extremely low. Let's look at this area here, which is similar to where we're at. If we take a look at this area here, look at where the RSI was, way down here. And this drop brought us from 9,200 all the way down to 3,800. And look at where that started, right here. So keep that in mind. You can't always depend on the RSI for the price action. It can give you a clue as to what's going on. As you guys know, I love using the RSI, but don't use it as overbought and oversold. That's, people get wrecked that way, guys. I know a lot of people say to use it that way. I do not recommend that. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're looking at right now in the 4 hour. Let's go to my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. There's a link to that below in the description also, along with other affiliate links that help support the channel. If you want to check them out and you can use any of them, I appreciate it. If not, no biggie. Let's look at the 1 hour. We had this wedge drawn in here, which everybody on the planet had yesterday. And some people want to make a video showing that they showed it. Everybody showed it. I'm going to get it off here now. First, we'll look at the measured move down from that. And that being right here around the 89.30 range is the measured move of the wedge. And how you get that, use this as your first point of the wedge and bring this down. Do a measured move to where it broke down. And that's how you get the target of 89.30. We could definitely still be headed there. If we are, we will be breaking this trend line here at around 91.32, looking at this rising channel. Now, as you notice, everything looks a little bit different on the hourly than the 4 hour and whatever. That's why I zoom down so you can see, you know, more closely what's going on with the immediate price action. Now, in the 1 hour here, we are getting rejection at the 13 EMA, which is 91.85. 21 EMA lies around 92.11. Our 200 EMA is around 92.30. 55 EMA is around 92.50. Now, we were looking at this yesterday. It's possible falling channel that we broke out of. As you can see, we broke back down in. I'm going to get rid of these trend lines now to clean up the chart. And same thing here. I want to show you there is bearish divergence. And it's hidden bearish divergence because the RSI is making higher highs. Price action, lower highs. That's hidden bearish divergence. That is a continuation. We are in a downtrend, so most likely we are going to continue down. A break of this trend line here, 129, could send us down to as low as the 8,800. But remember, we have support at 90.45 here, and then 89.30. Another thing I want to show you is we had been talking about a bear trap, and we did hit our golden pocket zone here. I had it marked at 942, but it is between both the 0.65 and 0.618 is golden pocket zone. But we did come back up, retest the top of this channel. So again, that channel is going to be a big thing to watch. Is it possible we still go up higher? It is. The highest I would consider is still a bull trap is 95.84 range. A break above that, then we could be looking at some bullish case scenario. Break of this 9,800 definitely could be. And I'm going to show you real quick in the weekly. I forgot to mention it. A weekly close above this 98.30. A weekly close above that on Sunday would be bullish, in my opinion. That would turn me bullish. Other than that, nothing is really going to turn me bullish here. Let's see. Let's look at the RSI also. Well, let's look at this red first. This red falling channel here. If we look at that, I've cloned the top line up here. Coming down to retest the bottom of this would be around 8,400 if we came down to test this. Let's look at the RSI. This is another thing I want to point out besides the divergence. Again, let's look at this drop. Let's see what drop we want to look at. Let's take a look at this drop here. You can see where this was on the RSI. Let me show you. We were up here around the 96.50 range, and on the RSI, or I'm sorry, I take that back. We were around the 9,500 range, and that was right here. See how low the RSI was? And then we had this drop here, which brought us down to from 95 to 92.70. The RSI reset a little bit right here, got us up to 92.80, and that was right here on the RSI. This little drop here brought us all the way down to 89.60. So that's what I'm saying about keeping your eye on the RSI. But yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. I'm still bearish here. I think we're going to have more downside. Thanks for watching the channel. Don't forget to click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post videos. Smash that like button. Leave your comment down below to get you entered to win the Kobo Vault Generation 2. And you can follow me on Twitter. I got my Twitter down there too. Definitely check out the description, all the affiliates and links. And yeah, I'm out. Thanks, guys.